we are back. So, last we left off, the White Skill Band has found themselves, after a interesting conversation with the Professor Gumshoe at the Spire, the College of Magic within Silver Durai, arriving at a tentative agreement to possibly allow him, through his, let's just say, more lecherous nature, to transport them to a distant part of the dynasty, should they need it. However, you decided to first go check out a plot thread involving the disappearance of the Dark Marshal, a very important individual within Silver Durai, responsible for most of the defenses of the Below City against the various threats of the Underdark, be those monsters, sometimes flora, or the Deep Drow in particular. With rumors abound of strange things, possibly attacks, and the disappearance of the Marshal himself, you moved down to the barracks, finding Velree Davala, the former commander of the Above, now the commander of the Below, and now, unfortunately, thrust into two positions, as she is currently the tentative Dark Marshal until the latter can be retrieved. With the only leads being a small number of their party that was brought back, saved by a trio of adventurers that happened to be traveling this way somehow. The three of them being a dragonborn, red-scaled dragonborn, a man-like creature that appeared to be made out of metal and wood with a strange gem embedded in its forehead, and of course, a fair-skinned, almost half-elf-looking, heavily muscled man, cleanly bald, shaved head, with glowing blue eyes and a very interesting-looking axe, known as Paladin, who drew his axe and charged towards Razire as a fellow practitioner, a servant of the Oracle of Blades. A duel has been set in place. Do the rest of you is anyone else going to get involved in this, or is this going to be a one-on-one thing with Razire?
I mean, I guess it depends if Razire is like saying this is a duel or something. I don't know. If he doesn't, he's just some guy attacking our party member.
No. I'll take this on my own for now.
Oh.
All right.
I feel it's a duel, huh?
As he marches forward, he takes his axe, and as he strikes the ground with it in front, in the space in between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
As he does, energy coalesces within the ground itself, and you watch as almost like these stalagmite pillars begin to sprout out of the ground, forming a ring.
That's right, that boss battle. We're gonna have ourselves an octagon.
He steps in. He looks towards you, Razire. Come, let me test your skills.
Oh, the skills. The lady demands what she demands,
He smiles. The Dragonborn kind of shakes her head. Rogar, she's not very well muscled. She's rather thin, in fact, for a Dragonborn, more thin than any you've ever seen. And she has red scales, with green eyes. But as she just kind of shakes her head, kind of pulls her cloak, her hooded cloak, kind of up a little bit further than it was. You see that in her...
Is it a shake like disgust, despair? Oh no, here we go again.
Like here we go again.
Okay.
There's a quiver on her back, and several of the fletched arrows look, let's just say, unique, one might say.
Ooh.
As this happens, Razire, I need you to roll me initiative.
Do I still have a level of exhaustion?
You do have a level of
Ah,
exhaustion, Rosire.
Does that make that disadvantage?
It is a disadvantage.
We never got to take a break, huh? Oh, it's a critical fail.
It's a 4. It is a 4.
Rosire trips on his way in. His shoe is untied.
So, Rosire, you make it. Where is this? So you make it into the rain. As you do, Paladin looks towards you, and he takes his axe, kind of holds it out towards you, and says, "The victor, the spoils, a true oracle will rise."
Oh darn! Oh, this. I see.
Will you be ready?
Of course.
And he launches forward, quicker than you thought, Rosire.
Right.
As he's beat you in initiative, unsurprisingly. You have a 4. So yeah. As he does, he's going to attempt to strike you, Rosire, with his two-handed axe, the Kinslayer.
Now, let me ask real quick: does to expend a charge on my Seeker Shield, is that an action?
That is reaction.
Reaction. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Part of the reaction. Okay, so I can do that now.
You might want to wait till you know if it's going to hit you or not, but yes.
Yeah. Well, I figure we might need this. We're going at it for a minute.
The first one is a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Misses first attack, misses. Rosire, you take your shield and glance it away. He spins, goes for a second attack.
Indeed.
It's going to be a 21 to hit, Rosire.
Oh, if I will expend my charge as a reaction, and you will only hit a 22.
Okay, so he misses. As a part of that, Rosire, you get to make an attack against him.
That's right. So this is
it can be a cantrip, or it can be a physical attack.
Physical attack. I'll go ahead and strike with the centaur without the flame tug on.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll first.
All right, 23.
That hits.
All right, here is our damage for that. Low damage.
5.
Very low damage.
Okay. Yeah. 5 points of damage. Boom. All right, as you riposte, you break away the axe blow, and as you do, you slice with the flametongue scimitar, not glowing yet, but as you lash out, you actually carve into like his forearm, tasting it blood as it spills forward. He stumbles back. Huh, good. I see you've gotten better. And
the lady, she protects us all, huh?
He smiles as well, Rosire. It's your turn.
All right. Bonus action. Kind of light up my lightsaber. My light scimitar. Yeah, I'm gonna move in with that now a light and take a swing.
All right.
This is my main action. 23 to hit again.
That hits.
And then the flame tongue adds an additional d6. Is that right?
I think it's. You need to look. I think it might be 2d6.
Click the button here. It'll tell me. 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me put on a couple of those. So that's 6 plus 8 for a total of 12, 14.
14 points of damage. All right.
You
he stumbles
now,
back.
And the charge is only in the moment, or does that shield effect have lasting effect?
It's only for one attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So
now
I have to burn them all.
Yeah. Well, you only have one reaction, so
right.
But Rosire, you get to add your wisdom modifier to the damage. As part of that attack of the original one.
So that would have been a plus.
I forgot
4.
An additional plus 4. So yeah. All right. Yeah, I almost forgot myself. All right.
Thanks, man. Yeah. See,
so there we go.
That's the first time I've actually used it as me using
exactly.
it.
I know.
So
okay.
Here we go.
As you slice into him, he stumbles back. He grimaces, but then still smiling. Good. As a bonus action, he flexes his back, and the skeletal wings explode out of his back. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Rosire.
Oh, yes.
He may also be an Azamar, and you are frightened.
That is, he spooked me.
He did. As he does, you feel an unnatural sense of fear coalesce over you. As you do, you see that he has these strange, almost like dark tattoos that begin to bubble from his back and then begin to coalesce around his skin.
I see.
And he's going to take his 2 attacks against you. All right. First attack is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. All right. You are going to take. He's going to expend a spell slot to put some smite damage into this one. So that is going to be.
As a paladin.
It's going to be 15 points of physical damage.
Yoinks. And
26 points of radiant damage, which you can have because you are an Azamar.
Also, yeah. So that's 28 points of damage.
Yes. And then as he slices into you, and I forgot, and an additional 4 points of necrotic damage.
Also resistant?
But you resist having it too.
All right. Ouch. That hurt.
And then he smiles as you survive the holy blow that channels down through the axe. Good. And he's going to backswing. He misses with a 19. Misses.
Yeah, that does miss.
Misses.
All right.
All right. It's your turn, Rosire.
I will. Is he within range? Are we still in melee? Because I can't move towards him.
You guys are in melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have to not be able to move towards him. Okay.
No.
So I'm going to first attack with a critical hit.
You have to roll a disadvantage.
I will roll that again.
Because you were frightened.
And also a 22. So does that hit?
22 does hit, though.
Okay, then. So, that would have been much more.
I'm sorry.
With the critical hit.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Though, for 8 plus 2d6. So hold on. And then I'm going to do a Warcaster. So another 10. And then I'm going to use one of my Warcaster charges to make a bonus action attack with the same. And so that's a 17, probably doesn't hit.
No, 17 misses.
So 17 was the attack. That's it then.
Yep.
All
right. Okay. Yeah, as you slice into him again, you've gotten a little better, Rosire.
Oh, you caught me off guard. You put me on my heels, You will not catch me flat-footed again.
All right. He is going to, as he looks at you, his eyes flare even brighter than they were before. And you feel a pressure around your throat, Rosire.
Indeed, huh?
Specifically, you feel like a burning sensation, and you have been marked with searing vengeance. Yeah. And he now has advantage on his attack rolls against you.
Which you already had, the dirty bastard.
But he did not. He does now. So now he's going to attack you with advantage.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. First attack is going to be 17 points of physical damage. And, of course, he's going to smite you, because why wouldn't he?
Right.
For an additional 20 points of radiant damage, which you can have to 10.
So what was the first amount?
What did I say? 17, I think? Yeah, 17.
Yeah. 17 and then 10, so 27. Is that it?
Then you get an additional 4 points of necrotic, half to 2.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Not looking good? How's Rosire looking? Pretty bad?
Yeah. quarter hit points left.
He's going to backswing with his final attack then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
man, 20. I haven't been using my divine strike either.
Well, it's a natural 20, Razire.
I'm probably dead.
He's going to smite you with his natural 20.
Of course, because now I'm dead.
So you're gonna take. Holy shit! I rolled.
It doesn't matter. I'm unconscious.
You're gonna take. Well, you're gonna take 30 points of physical damage.
Okay.
And 60 points of radiant damage. Reduced to 30.
60.
Reduced to 30.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So is Razire still standing?
No, Razire, I'm at 22 hit points. So do you want me to go unconscious or dead?
You are unconscious, Razire. as he with a mighty swing, there's a thunderous boom as Razire's body is flung, smacks against one of the stone pillars, and then falls to the ground. The pillar cracks and explodes offwards. Razire lays unconscious on the ground. You see Paladin bleeding. A mighty blow! As he slings his axe, the ring falls to pieces around him. He walks over to Razire, lays his hands on him, and Razire, you recover 60 hit points, and you can remove all points of exhaustion.
All right. And I'm no longer frightened. But
no, you're humbled. Not. He as he heals you. You have much to learn, friend. Much to learn, but you've gotten better.
Metagame. How close was I?
To him?
Yeah.
No.
Even if I'd have remembered my divine strikes.
I'm telling you, it wouldn't have mattered. He's.
What level is he?
He's a high level paladin.
Got it.
He's also a paladin.
Right.
He's good. Right. Yeah.
I mean, at least I'm a cleric.
You are.
That was fun.
Hit him with some holy wrath, for God's sakes.
Well, I wasn't trying to kill him. Here, inflict wounds, 9d10. See you later, buddy.
He wasn't trying to kill you either. It's fine.
Exactly. That was my read on it. I was like, he's not here to kill me.
He picks you up. It feels good to get a little stretch in the morning. Who are your companions, Razire? I, the mighty Paladin, shall speak with them.
Oh, yes. Paladin, it was so good to meet you on the sparring field once again, huh? You always provide such valuable lessons.
Indeed. I have been known to be
this day we both do honor, huh? We both do honor to Our Lady, huh?
I did more, but yes, we both did great deeds.
Do you measure that? She's not counting.
She is a fickle woman, but great nonetheless.
That's right. Well, next time, huh? Always next time.
Does anyone else wish to face the mighty Paladin?
Oh, I tell you here, my friend Rogar here, how he is a mighty fighter, huh? But he may not be quite up to the task. I don't know.
I see you have the musculature.
You have a lovely dragonborn companion, huh?
She just looks at you. She doesn't speak. Another. She whispers to the mechanical man, or whatever he is. Another one. Eternal! Come meet my new friends. You as well, Nadazan.
It is nice to meet you.
I am the mighty Paladin. Doer of good, slayer of dragons. Handsomest man in the realm. There's like a sheen on his head.
Ripped, like the Arthur meme,
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you this, kind of like
around.
Is there what soon?
Is there anyone around that's handsomer than him, or is he really just like God?
I will say, he is half divine. He is literally similar to Resire. He is an Azamar. So he probably does look pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. So,
how does he present as human?
He presents as like a very burly half elf, like muscular.
My question for Laura is that as Azamar, do we see like each other's true self?
Yes, you guys would see what you look like on what you look like on the inside. Yes.
Sounds nasty.
And who are these fine companions, Resire? I see.
I have made some wonderful friends on several journeys, huh? We have our wonderful companion here, Zune. He likes to tell excellent stories.
You can tell stories of Paladin.
That's right. A wonderful judge of character too, huh? I already mentioned my friend Rogar. He is a very, very, very storied fighter. He has been traveling the lands for quite some time.
Yes.
Many companions have fallen into battle. Apparently, very many of them are around yet.
Indeed.
And then we have Trist. He is a timey-wimey bastard, Trist. And
of course.
As in Velree, huh? She is elegant but fierce.
Fierce, indeed. Huh. I see. Are they to be presented for the Tournament of Blades?
Oh, you would need to inquire upon them each personally to see if they would want to, honor Our Lady. But they are all very fine warriors in their own right, yes.
Sadly, my companions will not be participating, but I hope to one day perhaps get them to come. It is a glory to be in the tournament.
It is they just witnessed a small part of what the glory could be, you know?
You could watch Paladin.
Very good show.
Dominate the crowd once again.
I love it that it's like this over-the-top wrestling persona.
Yeah.
No one beats Paladin.
Rogar was your name. Did I tell you I cut the head off a dragon recently?
We had heard someone slayed a dragon.
We were. The Dragonborn kind of nudges him. Just because we look like this does not mean we're related, Paladin. I've told you this. That is called the racism.
The racism.
Nonsense! All of you scaled ones are the same.
Anyway, you saved.
Talk to you like that, Rogar?
Anyway, you saved these individuals on your journey back.
Of course, the noble Paladin can never leave a man in need.
Well, that's quite a coincidence. We might be in need.
Well, I am also in need of a good nap.
Yes.
Too easy.
He's my apologies. My companion has been he's been hit on the head a few times in the past few days. He might not be I'm not sure if he's even all there to begin with. You can call me Eternal. Paladin, I think that Nadazan needs you to go talk to those gentlemen over there. They talked about stealing something. They will never. Paladin will put a stop to this.
Before you go, Paladin, your axe. Where did you find it?
I found it in a room full of molten metal and gold. It formed in my very hand.
It appears to be made of dragonkin.
It is. It's telling me to slay you right now.
It speaks to you.
Paladin, no, he is not a dragon. He is a dragonborn. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing.
Believe me, it doesn't care. It just wants the blood of its kin. However, The noble Paladin will not slay one of your companions, Resire. Much the same, one of my own companions also is of this lesser race.
Shit.
She just nods her head.
Our races.
She just kind of. Why have I stuck with this man? Yes. Just go, please. Go.
Eternal, was it?
Yes.
Would you be able to draw a map, perhaps, or be willing to guide us down deeper into the Underdark? We're in search of. He points towards the injured crew. One of their leaders.
Yes. That lot was unfortunate. Lucky we found them to begin with. We were lost for days. We managed to find the old trader out down, but let's say that the dragon's lair was formidable. They tell that they were attacked by drow creatures, but they say they're not normal. They say creature. It is strange enough. We saw many strange things down there. We go through strange city. We meet spider people, all kinds of craziness. It was terrifying, to say least. But despite his personality disorders, Paladin is decent in fight, for sure. He did kill dragon. We just sell parts. But as far as finding your way down, you could follow the old trader out. Do you have map?
Yes. We do have a map, don't we? I think so.
Yeah, you would have been handed a map of the Underdark, of what's known of the Underdark.
And we'll show the map.
She marks out a spot near. It's actually slightly past one of the furthest scout encampments that has a active anchor. It is past this. There are, let's just call them protectors into the dragon's lair, or there is a back door into the city. We found more of these people's companions in city dead, but there was evidence there may be more there. Perhaps that's if you look for them, that's where they may be. The lair get you to there, but also, if you go this way, you might have to do some finagle with a cyclops thing. It's a normal size, but a strange looking big eyeball. It creepily wanted things, foods and things, strangeness, arcane thing. It says, but if you do make deal, it lets you through. You have access to city immediately. There are several places to find inside. You will see.
City, did you see any deep drow or?
I do not know what this is. I did not see much beside the monster and madness, and the dragon. Dragon quite not normal dragon, a strange dragon, breathe nightmare. And you would know deep dragons do in fact breathe nightmares.
Well, thank you very much. That it's most helpful. We are going to get some supplies and venture forth.
Hey, good luck. I must watch the big guy and the machined one. He not speak much, but he also good. We found him down there in city.
Perhaps we will meet again at this tournament.
I don't think I will be participating in a tournament, but Paladin want to participate. Maybe you see Paladin.
Very well.
I am glad I could be of service, do-gooders, as you hear him shouting in the distance to someone. Eternal! To the tavern!
Oh, that one he is definitely touched by the goddess, huh?
Rosier, next time! Perhaps you will come close!
Oh, you never know, huh? You may always best me. You are a good man, huh?
I believe I will always win. Yes.
Yes, you do. You do believe it.
Indeed. Enjoy the taste of dirt, Rosier, as he walks past.
Yes, indeed.
And he walks head held high, just walking. People are staring at him strangely, like, what is this man doing walking around here? Eternal kind of moves back
him between All Might and the Homelander.
Exactly, one might say. The Natazan, the mechanical creature, doesn't appear to be wearing armor. It appears that its body is armor, whatever it is. None of you have seen anything like this before. Trist, it resembles arcane craft, but there's something different about it. Something either entirely ancient or extremely advanced. As it walks past, it just kind of looks at you, Trist, and then keeps on walking.
Well, that was weird. How many of you are there, Rosier? How many in your order?
Would Rosier have an exact count there, GM?
There's no way to know.
We are Legion, huh?
Okay.
I don't know. I think we are all just a little eccentric, huh? Especially those of us as good looking as I and Paladin are. What you might say is our existential glow, huh?
Okay. I'll ask about the wings that sprout out of both of your backs later. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't have seen your wings sprout out of your back. I was unconscious.
Probably
other guy. I'll ask about that later.
Seen my wings?
No, because I was almost dead. I was obliterated by a dragon and I was laying unconscious. Asking about the wings later. Going to the individuals who are missing body parts, are they conscious? Are they screaming in agony?
No,
okay.
No, they're conscious.
Okay.
They're in like kind of a medical tent. There's two of them. They're both drow. They have been stripped, but you see that they are put in medical clothing, essentially. Loose clothing. Their armor and stuff that they have laying next to them, mostly leathers. They appear to be drow scouts, probably. The one with no legs kind of looks over. The one that's missing his arm is unconscious. He kind of looks towards the five of you as you walk over. Come to gawk, did you? Have a good look.
Rogar, quit gawking. Anyway.
Sorry. So,
rude.
Go ahead.
No, actually, we did not come to gawk. We're here to try to see what we can do to get poor Marshall back. And is he even still alive? Did you see him?
The five of you are going down there.
Well, I mean, hopefully we'll fare better than you did, but
you'll be lucky if you fare as good as us. Well, there's no way you'll make it.
Well, I mean, all we have to do is just better than you, I think. Okay, I'm not very good at this. I get offended very easily. Rogar, you're the mouth. Peace. You go, you speak. Don't gawk at him, it makes him self-conscious.
Yes, we were trying to go down and find you with Ark Marshall. When was the... he pulls out the map. We talked to Eternal over there. She said they found you here. Do you know where you might have gone? Was he captured by something in particular?
We had heard rumors that those bastard cousins of ours, the Deep Drow, were making a move on the outpost. The Marshal gathered what scouts we had, and we were heading out, and we were going to head them off. But we stumbled into something. There was a strange noise, a thrumming noise. It was dark. Half the men, they just walked off the edge. An edge. There was an infinite cavern in the city I'd never seen before, and they just walked off the edge to their deaths. Those of us that were
magic.
It was a thrum in the dark. There was no way to tell what was happening. The rest of us were assailed by something. It was hard to see. Chittering noises, scraping. There was screams, terror, madness. The Marshal trying to rally us. I saw the Marshal grab a handful of men and charge outwards, buying us time. The rest of us that were wounded manages to slink back down. We got through that godforsaken cave. Turned out it was, wouldn't you know it, our luck, it was one of those damn dragons' dens. And it wasn't full of just them. There was a horde of those wretched little creatures with them. What do they call them? Kobolds. Treacherous little shits. Well, Paladin and his crew put them all to the torch, though. Every one. All 50 of them.
So you stumbled into their lair and you killed them all, bastards.
No, we didn't do anything. We laid up in a hole outside, bleeding to death. While Paladin and his... While he's a very odd individual, he's very capable. Him and his crew carved a path through us, loaded us on this wagon, and hauled us out of there. He killed 3 dragons. 3. And we got a collection of eggs to go with it.
Milver hands a map to him. Hopefully he'll mark it where he was, where he thinks the third marshal went off to, and everything like that. And is there a place we can supply where we can get some materials before we head down?
If there's anything left at the scout camp, that'd be your best bet. Have you guys been around down here long? You might have a drow with you, but from the looks of him, he's not much of a scout.
Well, at least I can walk. I think scouting requires walking.
I appreciate that. I was referring to the feathered boa around your neck. You don't look like a bit of a roughneck, friend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, do I have to take off body parts to be considered a roughneck? I'm kind of new to this. You are right.
No, you just have to be a little more practical. Like this guy, as he nods towards Rogar. I see this is going to be a point of contention. How about you shove the rest of the intel's going to give you up your tight ass and take a hike?
Oh, shit.
You know what? Was going to go get your marshal back, but fine. If you don't care about him, that's totally fine. And what's your name so that I can tell him who exactly prevented us from easily getting to him?
I could give 2 flying fucks what you do. I'm out of here.
Where are you gonna go?
This place.
Like crawl his way.
Rogar is going to just like kind of try to shuffle Zoom off.
Zoom off. This recently handicapped soldier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You piece of shit.
He talks a lot of shit for being rescued by a crew. Or a crew.
There was a crew. Yeah.
Honestly, he came at me first, but you know what? Fine.
I know.
Walking away.
Maybe he's had a rough day.
I think maybe he's had a bit of a rough day.
Maybe. Yeah.
But fine. I'm gone, and I'm just gonna walk somewhere else. And I'm going to be digging through that book trying to find more information.
If you hear any thrumming, turn the other way.
Very well, thank you. We're gonna head to the quartermaster around his barracks.
Okay.
Try to find, any kind of
Here it comes. Just
healing potions.
There it goes.
Give us the healing potions. That's what I want. Healing potions. Supplies.
That's all that we ever care about.
It is what we care about. We have to use vast amounts of them.
You are given 9 healing potions.
Oh, yeah.
You were given rations for several days. And by several days, I mean you each are given 5 days worth of rations. The journey to the scouts' camp, if the map can be trusted, and it is, you were told at several points that things aren't always what they seem, and this map is not necessarily definite. It should be a day's journey.
Okay. All right. I guess if everyone feels good, maybe we take a long rest for our exhausted casters, and then we're gonna head out.
You guys gonna take you a little break here, huh? Of course you are.
Yeah, we need to. We gotta make sure we're in tip-top shape before we head down the Underdark.
Maybe if we take our break, Paladin will also, and we can bring him with us.
Now I will say.
Oh yeah, Paladin. You want to come?
Paladin could remove your points of exhaustion.
Okay, well we'll have Paladin touch Tristan Zune.
Tristan Zune. You guys go seek out Paladin. Drinking. He's having a hearty meal and drinks all around. As you guys enter into the not necessarily the local tavern, but a tavern in the below section, where he has bought out everything. They just sold dragons and dragon eggs. He's like rolling in dough right now. Their party is rich beyond normal means. However, through your connection with Resire, it is easy to get him to remove your points of exhaustion. He has spells to do so. And you guys are able to get on your way much quickly than taking a long rest, unless that is still the plan.
No, as long as our exhaustion is taken care of.
It is taken care of. You guys are ushered to the wall. There is no gate to open to let you out of the wall. You were walked up the wall, and a rope ladder is thrown over the side, and they tell you to climb down and go.
Wow.
That's
what we do.
Every adventure starts with an adventure.
Yep. You do so. You each of you taking your turn climbing down the ladder, moving towards a number of the large tunnels towards the bottom of this section. You move towards the one in particular that you were pointed out on your map that might lead you to this furthest scouting location. As you move there, I am going to need someone to roll me a d6, please.
That's 14. That's a 5.
5. Of course, that is fantastic for Zion.
No, I don't like it when it's fantastic when you say it.
So
that's never good.
You open into this large cave mouth, and it is pitch black. Are you guys bringing a light source? Like, are you bringing torches? Is someone creating light? Or are you relying on the bioluminescence of some of the algae within?
I will light up my scimitar flame bonus action. It puts out light for 40 feet. Huh?
It does. It's like a torch.
It is a torch.
Okay. Anybody else? Anything or no?
We're light up a torch.
Okay. And Ozun can see in the dark.
Right?
Yeah.
All of you can see to a certain extent with dark vision. None of you have experience in the Underdark. I'm not going to tell you anything.
No.
None of you have experience when it comes to traversing the Underdark, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So,
his experience anyway.
You guys begin to move forward. Of course, Velree will, attempt to walk on the walls and ceilings, jumping from stalactite to stalactite above the party. As you guys are moving down this tunnel system, it splits. There's no marking on the map of it splitting. There's a section that goes to the left, and there's a section that goes to the right. You have to make a choice.
No context clues of...
There is nothing that you
can see. There's
a
left and there's a right.
There's a left. There is nothing that differentiates the two.
Okay.
Positives are left, negatives are right.
Okay.
We are going to the left.
Going to the left.
All
right. Who's in the lead?
Well, that was evens and odds, but I said positive and negative. Everybody figured out what's up. I nominate myself. I'll go front since I'm carrying light, and then maybe Rogar can bring up either the middle or the back.
Okay.
Rosars boldly moving ahead, feeling emboldened after his interaction with a fellow fellow scholar, a fellow master of the blade. As you were walking forward, Velree jumping from the parts of the ceiling, the strange organic vegetation of the Underdark, glowing in odd places, alien to the majority of you, even alien to Zune to an extent, because this is stuff you wouldn't see near the city itself. It's getting stranger and more odd. Parts of it, things that you would have expected in the professor's personal quarters, moving around, opening and closing, strange noises echoing from various places. At one point, you begin to hear a rumbling sound, and it sounds like cawing noises, but they're rhythmic, and they are almost like language, and they are reverberating down the tunnel. And all of you instinctually kind of stop and listen. Velree stops on a nearby stalactite, and I need Velree to give me a perception test.
Oh, please. Okay. 19.
The 19, Velree. The echoes of this echo, and they are coming from behind, from where you guys left. They're not ahead of you.
Uh-huh.
But Velree, as you look down at your party, who've all kind of hunkered down and begin to rise up and move, you reach forward for the next stalactite to grab a hold of. And as you do, you see the stalactite is jiggling, as if it is not solid, and it's reverberating with the cawing noises.
Gross.
What would you like to do?
Slimy?
It looks almost like gelatin.
Gross. And I heard the noises behind us.
Yes.
I'm going to tell everyone where that something's coming. It sounds like it's actually from behind us, and the stalactites are moving, and I don't like it. Maybe we should.
So, do you stay where you are when you do that, or do you drop from the ceiling?
Yeah, I drop down.
Okay, you drop from the ceiling. As soon as you drop from the ceiling, as you kind of tell everybody there might be something dangerous happening, Rosier, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yes, sir. Dexterity.
I'm not going to land him.
Hey, it's a critical success.
23. Velree, no, you don't land anywhere near him, Velree. You kind of land somewhat behind him as Rosier goes, hey! A giant black shape falls from the ceiling. And Rosier goes, oh! And he dodges out of the way as a gelatinous, slime-like creature smacks in the middle of the tunnel system and begins to sloppily move. And tendril-like appendages appear on it. The ground around and any of the nearby moss and foliage in the nearby vicinity immediately begins to wither and eat away. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Emberfell Whispers from the Stars.
My goodness.
Indeed, indeed. So, let's do favorite moments of the night. Let's start with, my adorable cat, Velree.
I actually really like the scene that's taking place right now, but I also enjoyed Zune being ridiculous with the wounded soldier. Also, he was my wingman and trying with Professor Shu.
Gumshoe. Professor Gumshoe. It's fine.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Velree. Thank you. How about Rosier? Favorite moments of the night, Rosier?
Favorite moments of the night, huh? Encountering Paladin and not dying, but having a friendly contest. Just the sheer over the topness of it. It's hilarious. Zune's completely non-attitude. Totally, they did not have an attitude tonight. That was also fun. And kitty cat Kayla as Avatar. Just keep things humorous. So a good time was had by all.
How about Tristan Varel?
Paladin and everything about him.
And everything about him. His chiseled. I forgot he does have like one of those butt chins. He's chiseled jaw. He's a specimen. Could be a statue, a Greek god. Regardless, though, how about Zune? If you can speak. See, there's a small.
I think I did really like Paladin. Just he reminds me of like some weird Johnny Bravo and something else. I'm trying to place it. Like he reminds me so much of something, but it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. But I loved it. It was just so. It was so much. It was uncomfortable. I loved it. But also, I think my favorite was probably Kayla, her avatar for the night. Because every single time I look over there, like she's eating, and I see this little cat mouth munching, or she's like just yawning. I just see. So cute. Okay.
How about Rogar? Favorite moments of the night, Rogar?
I mean, there's a bunch. It was a fun night. I like the cat Velree. It was very funny. You gotta see her at one point open her mouth and just go, when Zune did something, so that was funny. And then Paladin, showing up. Can't wait till you tell your relative of his exploits in our campaign. And finally, Zune parading an injured soldier.
I know, it's like let me go fuck with this Vietnam vet real fast.
Zune
started that shit.
Can you fucking walk? Fuck you, man.
He didn't even have a leg to stand on. So
everything turns into a verbal argument with Zune. It's like, we're trying to ask this person for help. You know what? Fuck you. This is what?
He started it. He was saying shit about. He started the shit. Seriously, he did.
Hey, I'm on your side. You know, I mean,
you know, if I had a favorite moment, it was definitely the constant berating I got the entire session between Professor Gumshoe and my unnamed wounded veteran that I did not think I was going to need to like have a full backstory for, because it's like, let's be a quick conversation. Nope. It turned into a full-scale verbal war there for a moment. But yeah, got to do a lot of that stuff today. You got to meet Paladin, someone near and dear to my heart. Glory be his name, and may he live for eternity. I've been told he can never die. That's what I was told. He has plot armor, apparently. I don't know. Regardless, though, thank you guys very much for playing. Hopefully you enjoyed your time. Thank you, Velree, for playing despite being not feeling so well. We got the cat Velree, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Regardless, though, thank you guys out there. Thank you very much for watching. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And check out Kayla. She doesn't normally look like that. I'll get links in the description down to most of her social media presences. And, of course, Dan, the double Dan Decker, who plays Rosire. He's also linked down in the description for all of his social media things. And, of course, I'm Jumbo Thick. This has been Emberfell Whispers from the Stars. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.